Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Greek Ryu, the one with the paws, and welcome to Final Fantasy III. So just real quick, we are going to just show off the small overworld and look at the few places we can go. Ah, I scared that little boy and he ran to a chimney. Let's follow him like a weirdo. Please, spare the child! Oh, you're not with the soldiers? My apologies. I assumed those brutes were back to finish what they started. They took my husband captive and headed west into the desert. They bore the crest of King Argus. That's weird. I pray that my husband is unharmed. Please let him still be alive. Cool. Cool story. Yeah. Nice stuff. Cider. High potion. Scale? Phoenix down. Kenpogi. Oh. What the hell is that? I don't know. No one can seem to equip it. But the important thing is the Kenpogi. And the Sansetsukun. Sansetsukon. Anyway, as you can see, they are things for the monk. So if you're using a monk, coming here would not be a bad idea. I think that's everything. Hey, what was that? What the hell is that? Liar. I'm sure we'll be fine. Everyone just attack. Damn you. So there's nothing we can do with this yet. Unfortunately. It's just a weird, hairy thing. Looking at the map, there's a few more... Or one more. One sec. I'll see you guys when I get there. So, over here, we have another forest. Another chocobo forest. I forgot to show this off last time, but if you put a particular item down here, which we do not actually have yet... Yeah. So if you have a Gyosho Green and you put it down here, you will actually access a storage system. I never use it, but it's in the game. It's a thing. More importantly, over here, we have the Village of the Ancients. There is one hidden item, and it can be a pain to find. See you guys in a sec again. Oh, is this it? It is! Another Serpent Sword. Let's go ahead and give that to our warrior. And then let's go ahead and check out some of these shops. Another equipment for some monk. That's pretty good. Really, that's more defense than what you're wearing? I mean, alright. Definitely want a flame mail, yeah. Thank you. There it is. Magic. Got some new spells for us. Sight displays a detailed map. Kura, and more importantly, the teleport. That is what we are here for. We are gonna go ahead and grab a Blinda and another Kura, though, just because we can. I think we're fine with these guys. So we are gonna give you this, and this. And you are gonna learn a Kura, just in case we need you to do an emergency healing. Okay. I believe that would be everything I'd want to do here. Just go ahead and rest real quick. So I believe that is everything we can do on the world map at the moment. So I'll see you guys back at the Tower of Owen. Oh, so I forgot about this. If you run the Chocobo around the entire planet, you get this. Yay! It does not count for the hidden item, however. Alright, now I'll see you guys back at the Tower of Owen. So over here, we need to become frogs. Hehe. I love the frog form. So don't forget to turn out of frogs. Very short-lived. Don't do any... Oh, welcome to the Tower of Owen. I hope you like it here, for it shall be your final resting place. That's a weird greeting at a hotel, but alright. This place looks familiar. Huh, weird. Alright. Bugman. Ooh, they're actually doing some pretty hefty damage. Why don't you go ahead and cure us? Excellent. Very nice. Level 13. Another cure in there. There are 9 chests, but if I remember right, they're very easy to locate. Especially when you have this map, Maiden's Kiss. That is to remove the frog status ailment. Oh! That could be a problem. I'm gonna have you actually just change rows entirely. Well, we're still one-shotting everything from the back row right now. I didn't think we would be able to. B1. Oh, hee hee hee! Wait, I remember! I'm an ancient! What? You want to elaborate on that? Okay. Yeah, so these were the enemies I was thinking about on the first floor. So maybe I'm just getting things confused with another game. Oh well. That tends to happen a lot. Everything starts bleeding together. Ooh, critical. Oh, and he puts silence on us. Well, thankfully monks don't use magic, so that's not a problem. Silence makes it so you can't use magic. Just do a cure all. Try thing. What's that? I don't know. Oh, it's for the red mage. Excellent. So you actually want to drop the fire rod for that, because the enemies here are weak to ice. Should only be one on this floor, yeah. Your soul shall wander those souls sodden halls forever. What is it now? I remember now, there's a hidden switch on the 5th floor. It's on the 8th section of the wall from the left. Is this the 5th floor? Apparently so. Attack, attack, attack! Sixth floor. 6 more chests somewhere. Hooray! Oh. Damn. We be strong. Four more chests. Oh. More blood baths. Poisoned and silenced. Jerk. Yeah, we'll be fine. Excellent. One more up there. Excellent. Goody! Preemptive strike. Very nice. And those should be the last 2 here? 3 here. Salaman's sword. It will cast fire when used in battle. Very nice. But I don't remember if it's actually a good idea to use on this boss. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. What's the worst that can happen? And we're gonna start using our potions again. Flame mail, that is... No, don't use the fire rod. We need... Ugh, there. Okay. So I believe we are ready. Looks like we're fully healed. Moved around some equipment. Let's go! Again, like most bosses, she can give you trouble if you're under-leveled. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of Zan. The continent will plummet from its place in the skies, hee hee hee. You will not interfere. Now die! Okay. So, we want to use Blizzara, do that. Since we have the Ice Staff, we might as well be using Blizzard. She cast Blizzara. As you can see, it only did 91 damage. So not quite enough to do a one-shot on anybody. Because we are doing really good on our levels. Oh, god damn it. Forgot to... oh well. Well, if that's the case... might as well just have you on the healing duty then, and you... can go ahead and use Aurora real quick. Just to show you how much damage the White Mage does. I'm not worried about this fight. Stare is not gonna help you at all, but I guess she really wants to try. Thankfully, all Stare does is puts us to sleep. You would think it uses petrification, but oddly, it does not. Thundara... yeah, not a prob. Alright, I was right. Using the Salaman Sword was not a good idea, but again, we'll be fine. This is not a hard boss. See? So we didn't even need the Blizzard on our Red Mage, which I completely forgot I left on somebody else. Hooray! But before I forget even further, I am actually gonna want to make sure he has that for another upcoming boss. No, don't go near it. I remember now. I'm one of the remaining ancients, the watchmen of this tower. I was only supposed to awaken if something happened to the tower. When I was asleep for so long, my memories were scrambled. When I woke up, I forgot my purpose. This doesn't look good. I think I know how to stabilize the flames, but I can only do it from inside the reactor. I have no choice. This tower is the only thing keeping the continent afloat. If it blows, we'll fall right out of the sky. Hey, you wanna explain that? What do you mean by that? This is farewell. Thanks for all of your help. Desh, don't! Stop! You'll die! Help! Police! Anyone! This is my destiny, don't worry! If I do this, you can go find the fire crystal. Whee! No! Our friend! Well, I didn't say he left the party, so... you know, maybe he's fine. No, we got teleported away. Excellent. And we are back on the overworld. I believe there is only two or three places that open up to us. And I know where one of them is. I'll see you guys in just a moment once we get there. First I wanna heal, though. Alright, here we go. You can only get here with the ship. Yay, Shul! Huh. No! Oh! Oh, so cute! So cute! Alright, that's enough of that. I tend this flock. Hey now, I told you not to go over there! They're such a handful, but that's the job, I suppose. Come back here, you woolly nuisance. Okay. Anywho, more importantly, the magic store. Libra displays HP and the enemy's elemental weakness if it has one. I am gonna get one for a little bit later. Break deals damage and inflicts gradual petrified. We're gonna grab a Blazog. Inflicts paralysis, don't care. Do I want break? I'll hold off on that for now. Yeah, the only items are here. There's one chest and one hidden item. Or 5 hidden items, sorry. I know the hidden items are probably out in the field. But I'm just gonna check the pots anyway. I think the hidden item... Oh, no. Oh. So it's not there. Interesting. Well, it would be. Oh, here we go. Magic key, Geishul greens, magic key. Ah. Die, die, die! The others be in here? Yes, one. Alright. We'll tell you a secret. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's a chest somewhere, and I actually don't remember where the chest is. Yeah, so he sells magic keys. You don't really need all that many, but, you know, just for good measure, we'll just grab a few more. The chest. Oh, yeah, it is this one. I think it's by the door. No. Oh, there it is. Guess the same dialogue as the non-item shop owner one. But the trigger is item shop, you have to be here. Interesting. Alright, so as you saw, I just picked up a shuriken. That will be useful way later. Like, way, way later. Anywho, see you guys in just a moment. Alright, so over here, as you notice, on the world map, it looks like we can kinda go up there. But unfortunately, this waterfall makes it so we cannot. more importantly, there is another forest here. It is the Living Woods, where there's a bunch of fairies who talk about a missing elder tree that is now wandering around the desert. This is a missable location. After you resolve the elder tree quest, this is no longer available to you. There is an achievement for finding all the locations on the world map, so for achievement hunters out there, you want to make sure you pop in here real quick. That is the only other place we can revisit, except for one, and I'll see you guys there in just a moment. So, if you remembered, we grabbed those magic keys, which means we can open the doors here now. So why don't we do that and see what's inside? Wait. Not here. Where were they? No, not here. I'm lost! I'm lost! There we go. Okay. So you can also wait until you have a thief, as previously stated. Book of Fire, Ice Arrows, Book of Light, Fire Arrow, Book of Ice, Scholar Robes. Can we use those? No. Gotta stop doing that. The Scholar Robes and the books are items and, well, weapons for a class we don't actually have quite yet, but will be getting very soon. This is why it's not really recommended to do what I'm doing here. There's really no reason to get these chests early, because you can't do anything with it, except for the Ice Helm. And if you've been using bows, I guess you have some new arrows to use, but that's really it. So as you can see, there's still one item. We cannot get that quite yet, though. So we'll be making another trip to Castle Argus at some point. For now, there's nothing else we can do except progress the plot. Oh. Or get into battles with some pretty tanky knockers. Like that. Alright. So, you want to come... You want to come over here. Oh, what? No, not in here. The Molten Cave, but this fire is preventing us from exploring it. Which means... Which means you want to go in here, the only other place available to us. Lali-Ho! Lali-Ho! These are all dwarves. Up here, we can get some new armor, except we already have an ice helm. But another one would not hurt. But as per usual, we want to go check out the chests and items if possible before we do so. Alright, so our little quest here is to... That horrible villain Gutsko took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the subterranean lake, but the dwarves don't float. How are we supposed to get our treasure back? Lali-Ho! Down here... Boulder blocks the way. Oh. Ooh! Cool. So, as you can see, that is where all the treasure chests are. So I guess you could just buy what you need now. No real reason not to, I guess. Go ahead and grab another one of these for our monk. Okay. And with that, I believe we are ready to go on to the next dungeon. Shall we dive under? And how exactly are we supposed to do that? Maybe we have to become frogs first. So again, the only use of Toad is pointless road blocking. It's not even a roadblock anymore. I guess it just serves as a way to take up spell slots, so you don't go in with a full amount, but I don't understand the reasoning behind doing that, personally. So if you noticed on the map, it looks like we're gonna have to go through a lot of hidden passages. Damn, that's damage. Alright. Oop. Good needle. Okay. Oh wait, how many? 6 more in here. Got it. Oh. Out of my way! You can't defeat us. We are unstoppable. It is I, Rikryu, Silver, Bailey, and Misha. We will take you all down. Okay. And we should be fine. So again, simple little dungeon, still early in the game, so they're not going to be throwing us too many curveballs. This dungeon is mostly just big open areas, designed to make you get into random encounters more than you would like. If you didn't have a map. Because remember, originally you wouldn't have a map, so you wouldn't be able to just look at everything like this. You would have to... This would be all you would see. So exploration was a little bit more tedious. Now even the mini-map is showing me so much more. Oh. Ooh, merman. Merman. Let's go ahead and just throw some heals down. Should be one more. Yep. Excellent. And this boss is not too much of a threat, but I'm just gonna throw a quick save just in case I somehow mess this up. Stay back, get away from the horn if you want to keep living. Hey, you didn't even give me a chance to back up, buddy. Alright. So we are... Okay, so we are gonna not forget to put on stuff I buy. Okay. Wasn't a big deal, but... Alright. So, Blizzaga is important if you are using a red mage or a black mage. While he is not weak to ice, the boss after him will be. is also why we've been using the ice staff just in our auto lately. As you can see, he has mini. Bailey, don't go first. Come on. Oh no. Ooh, that was actually a lot of damage. Good. Uh-oh. Ow! So yeah, this is why we picked up Kura, if it's not obvious. 'Cause we definitely need it now. Simple cure should actually be good on you. Whew. Thankfully, he's yet to attack somebody twice in a row. We've been very fortunate with that. I'm gonna risk this. Ah! Of course. Alright, thank God. So, as you can see, bosses are actually starting to pose a threat now, even though we are pretty decently leveled. We got it. We got the Horn of Ice. So, you can't teleport right away. And we are gonna... Oh. Alright, never mind then. We would be able to teleport right away if I didn't waste all of my level 3 slots. Not a big deal. The fuck is that? Hmm? Not gonna question that? Alright. I guess it doesn't bother us. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's completely fine. Ooh, bombs. That actually might be AoE time. Oh, wow, really? Alright. Well, AoEs will work. Da-da. Oh. Not before. Oh, he just petrified one of us. So this is actually a good speed-running strategy. I know it works in Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remastered. Again, I don't know if it actually works in 3. But the person who is most likely to be targeted is on the top, Silver. and then in descending order, Rikiru, Bailey, Misha. The strategy goes is that you want the person in the first slot to become petrified, because they will more likely be targeted. Petrified party members, however, all attacks will miss them, so they cannot die, ever. It sounds counterintuitive, but what this ends up doing is creating basically just an unstoppable opening. You will never have to worry about a full party wipe, kinda, because the other 3 members can still be attacked. But because it's more likely for the first one to be attacked, they, in theory, should die first, and then everyone else will follow suit. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that right? I don't know. Anywho, we don't want to bother with that, though, for this run, because we're not doing any speed running. So we're just gonna remove that petrification with a gold needle. Hooray! That's weird. We don't need to be frogs to come back here. Begs the question why we bother making this a plot point for the dwarves about not being able to float, and we have to be frogs to get whatever. It's not like we can get here before doing the Tower of Owen. Like, I can understand gatekeeping the Tower of Owen with the frog spell, but here, not so much. It's our horn, you're the best, now put it where it belongs, please. Hang on, I'll take down the ward. Ho hoy. Hey, you wanna do something about that disc following us? No? Alright. Yeah, just put her down. What if I put the canoe? Nothing happens. Alright. Horn of Ice it is. Ha ha ha, you fools didn't even notice me hiding in your shadows! Now both horns are mine for the taking. Oh. Uh-oh. With both horns of ice in my possession, I can extinguish any flame. The tunnel to the crystal poses no obstacle to me now. The power of the fire crystal will belong to me! Gutsko the Great, it's mine! All mine! Oopsie poopsie! Sorry about that. I bet that lowlife is headed to the mountains north. Please, you gotta go get those horns back. Yep. Can I, like, get this? No. No, I don't want it. Out of my way! Alright, so I think that does it for this episode. In the next episode, we will be going through the Molten Cave and finally getting to the next crystal, where we will have more classes unlocked. Before you head out there, though, you do want to stock up on potions. 60's probably overkill, but we're gonna do that anyway. Also, because I keep forgetting, we're gonna get some of these guys. Okay, and that should do it for now. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, as always. Keep those toes a-wiggling, keep your flip-flops clean, brush your school, eat your vegetables, and always remember to do your milk. Alright everyone, have a good day. Bye-bye!